If you're eating clean and still struggling with blood sugar swings, the problem might not be the sugar, it might be the vegetables. Some vegetables can raise blood sugar almost as fast as bread. In this video, I'll show you the 10 vegetables that sound healthy but quietly work against your blood sugar goals and what to eat instead. I've worked in critical care long enough to see what happens when people don't get the right support. That's why I do this. Diabetes is made to seem complicated. All the charts, medications, conflicting advice, but it's really not. Once you understand what's going on underneath the surface, it becomes simple. You just need the right information and a plan that actually works. That's why I created the free guide called The 6 Steps to Reverse Diabetes Naturally. The link is in the description. The truth is, it's easy to think you're doing the right thing. Eating clean, avoiding sugar, but still not getting anywhere. I see it all the time. Hey, I'm Jared. I'm a registered nurse and health coach, certified in lifestyle medicine. I help people reverse type 2 diabetes naturally. You don't need another list of random health tips. You need to know what's actually helping and what's quietly working against you. Some people are smart enough to have healthy rules, like don't drink calories, and that's a good move. But many of those same people are sabotaging their blood sugar with things that seem harmless. Things like eating one of the 10 common vegetables that may spike blood sugar almost as fast as white bread. Number 10 on the list is cooked onions. I had a friend once who was eating a ton of onions every week. He cooked them in everything because they were tasty and he thought they were healthy. And they are, in some ways. But what he didn't realize was that once you cook them, the sugars concentrate. He was unknowingly pushing his blood sugar up with every meal. Cooked onions, especially caramelized, can spike your sugar more than you would expect. If you want to eat onions and stop the spike, swap the cooked onions with raw onions or maybe scallions. You'll get the same flavor boost with a lot fewer carbs. Number 9 is canned pumpkin. A lot of people may see canned pumpkin as harmless, but it's often loaded with added sugars. Even pure pumpkin has over 20 grams per cup. A good swap is chia pudding. It gives you a similar texture with much smaller impacts on blood sugar levels. Number 8, cooked carrots. Carrots can be okay in moderation, but once they're cooked, the natural sugars become more concentrated, which causes a greater impact on your blood sugar and makes them easier to overeat. If I were trying to get my blood sugar under control, I'd swap carrots with celery or raw carrot sticks, and I'd pair it with a fat like nut butter or avocado to slow absorption. Number 7 is parsnips. They look like a healthy potato swap, but they're still packed with a lot of starch. They often sneak into clean side dishes, and they can be a problem for those who are trying to gain control of their blood sugar. A good swap might be kohlrabi. It's a crunchy, low-carb option with a satisfying bite, all without the starch. Number 6 is beets. They're well known for their health benefits, but they're high in sugar. Just 1 cup of cooked beets has 13 grams of carbs, which are mostly sugar. A swap to consider could be a leafy green like spinach. There's lots to love health-wise without the sugar spike. Now, number 5 is peas. Peas are sweet, and that makes them easy to overeat. Now, they contain approximately 20 grams of carbs per cup and are commonly found in frozen vegetable blends. A great swap is snow peas. They have a similar taste with a lower carb count. Number 4 is butternut squash. It has a lot to love from a health perspective, but it's still a starch. 1 cup has over 20 grams of carbs. I see people load their plates with roasted squash, thinking it's a safe choice. Now, I disagree if you're trying to reverse insulin resistance. A swap I personally choose is zucchini noodles or roasted mushrooms. Number 3 is corn. I worked with someone who was always eating healthy veggie chips, thinking they were made from clean ingredients. Now, the marketing on the bag was top-notch, but inside the bag was a corn-based product spiking her blood sugar. Corn's a grain, not a vegetable, but many consider it a vegetable, and it's one of the highest carb foods out there. A good swap might be cabbage, which is way more filling and much easier on blood sugar. Number 2 is sweet potatoes. Many think of them as healthier than white potatoes, but they still have over 25 grams of carbs per cup, and they're often loaded with extra sugar when cooked. A good swap might be shirataki noodles. They're made from konjac root and have almost 0 carbs. It's probably not a surprise that number 1 is white potatoes. They're pure starch. 1 medium-sized potato has about 37 grams of carbs. They hit your blood sugar fast, especially if they're fried or eaten without a fat or protein. A swap I'd personally choose if I was trying to heal insulin resistance is cauliflower. There's no perfect food. No food is evil, but if you're serious about reversing type 2 diabetes, you need to know what helps and what hurts. Starchy vegetables usually grow below the ground. Blood sugar friendly ones normally grow above it. And how you cook them matters too. If they're roasted or fried, they're going to cause a bigger spike. When they're raw or steamed, they tend to be much easier on your blood sugar. And if you pair your vegetables with a fat and protein, it will slow down digestion and support blood sugar balance. You don't have to do this alone. If you've been trying to eat better, follow the rules, and still feel stuck, you're not alone. I work with people just like you every week. They're smart, they're trying, they just didn't have the right map until now. If you want a clear path to reverse type 2 diabetes naturally, grab my free guide, The 6 Steps to Reverse Diabetes Naturally. It's linked below. These are the exact steps I followed, and they've helped a lot of other people too. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, please like or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.